Oh my goodness, a warm, thick soup that you can feed to the entire family. Well, Katy Foster with Stir Cooking School is here to show us how to make her mouth-watering Japanese chicken curry stew.
My name is Katy Foster, and today we are going to make a Japanese curry with beef. Okay, so the way that this works is a lot of people have seen this at stores, which is a golden Japanese curry, and it's super easy to make. And if you've ever been to a Japanese restaurant or a country style Japanese restaurant, this is kind of how they make it. We're going to start by just searing and sauteing our beef. So this is just stew meat beef. You could use pork, you could use pork belly. You could also do this with ground beef as well. So there's a lot of different options for it. So we're gonna start with some salt and pepper. And we're gonna put some oil in our pan. And we're gonna add in our beef. So while this is sauteing, we're gonna cut our mirepoix, which is carrots, onions, and celery. I've already cut my onions, but the carrots and the celery, we want this to be pretty rustic, pretty thick and chunky. So we're just going to do, see this side's a lot thicker. We're gonna do this one in half, but we're gonna do about this big, and then I'll do about pieces like this. The idea is when this cooks down, you wanna be able to have 1 to 2 pieces of vegetable or beef on your spoon, okay? This one we're gonna do what's called oblique cut, so you rotate. So we're gonna go like this and we're gonna roll it around. It's just like a different cut you can use for stews. So then all this veg, instead of turning this over, because we're making a quick weeknight meal, we're gonna add in our celery and our onions and our carrots. We're gonna add in, I'm gonna put the lid on this just to kind of help it along for a minute, okay? And we're gonna talk about these 2 different products. So we have our curry that we're gonna use, and then we have hondashi, which is a style of, which is dashi. It's a blend of it, and what it is that we use is that we have, it's like a Japanese stock. So instead of using fish stock or chicken stock or anything like that, this is what they use in Japanese culture. So what we're gonna do into this, we're going to add in our dashi. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn this up and we're gonna bring this to a simmer. And then I'm gonna open up this golden curry, so in this package, you have 2 sets of this. So this is good for 2 stews. So we're going to open this and you can see they're cubes, 1 big cube. But what we're going to do, we're going to cut these cubes into quarters or quarter it. You could break it apart or you could cut it. Okay. Now that we have a really good simmer going, we are going to start to add in our curry pieces. Okay. You're going to add this and just stir it. Right. So I like to add this before the beef is even cooked, so it really absorbs into the beef. I've also made this though with like leftover steak. If I go out and I have leftover steak, I would make this as a soup, that sort of thing. So you don't have to put the curry in when it's sauteing, it just really absorbs more into the beef. So there you go. So now you let it simmer for a couple hours and then we will enjoy. Right. Now that our Japanese curry has been simmering for a few hours, depending upon how small your beef was cut, it's nice and thick as you can see here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna plate it in our bowl. Like I said, you could serve with this rice, you could serve it with noodles. Typically it's served with like udon noodles, but you could use like ramen noodles, you could use lo mein. I've also eaten it with spaghetti, you know. And then we're gonna sprinkle some of our negi or green onions on there. Now it's all done. Delicious.
Oh, and you can take a cooking class from Katy and her team at Stir. Head to stirtolearn.com.